So the total of all of these products comes down to 76.60 pounds. I would say invest in your sunscreen as well as your serums. One serum from Lancome would be around £100.
It's RSM.
Hey everyone, welcome to How Chic. So today I'm going to continue my series with the January movement. Today I'm going to talk about how to skincare on a budget and get the results you want. With skincare, it can get very expensive. You see creams like Dior, La Mer, you see magical serums from Lancome, and they cost around £200 for a cream or £100 for a serum, and then suddenly your whole skincare routine costs like £500. Now, I am going to share with you a skincare routine that roughly around £100 but less, and it's the whole routine including day and night, and this is not skimping out on quality of the products, and you are getting the best of the best at a smarter and affordable price. When you look at skincare, you see a lot of marketing heading towards really luxurious skincare, and a lot of it is due to history, good research in the past, a lot of trust in the brand. I find that skincare has come a long way, and it's got a lot of improvements since back then, and I can't remember exactly when that was, but even in just counting the 2000s, we are so much more advanced. We even have Korean skincare that have amazing results, and you see the amazing K-pop stars, and you can see people on the streets having amazing skin. A lot of my products are from Asia, but also a lot of them are from the Canadian brand The Ordinary, and I'm going to show you what kind of products that you would need in your baseline. I would say if you are working in a professional job where you need to apply makeup and you need to look formal, or you would need this anyway because if you apply a lot of sunscreen, which you should, then you would need an oil or cleansing balm. So this one is by Purito. It's the From Green Cleansing Oil, and this one is really good for just getting rid of that surface layer makeup and getting rid of the sunscreen. There's no added fragrance in there. It's mainly just a whole bunch of fruit oil, and then that will just magically melt away all of your makeup and cleanse the skin from the surface. So this wasn't too expensive. This was £16.49, and you get a 200ml bottle, and this one is very good because it's mild and it's really good for sensitive skin. I would say that a cleanse with a cleansing oil as your first step cleanse is a must, and it doesn't have to be ridiculously expensive. So this is one of my suggestions. Another good thing about Purito is that their ethics are amazing. They work with really good key ingredients, and also all of their packaging is very recyclable. So this is made from recycled paper and card, and they also don't test on animals, and also some of the money that you use to purchase this product goes to help the environment. So I'm really thankful for Purito for doing that, and this one's a good one. So after your cleanse, you want to be able to find a foaming cleanser to remove and clean your skin. The purpose of the oil cleanser is supposed to take off this top layer. Now, your skin itself is not actually cleaned yet because you've only got through one layer, and now your skin is free to be cleaned. I tend to use a very gentle foaming wash, or some people use a cream cleanser. But I find foaming washes, they really do deep clean deep into your pores, especially if they have salicylic acid in there, good for acne prone skin. But for my skin in particular, I don't suffer from too many breakouts. I only need to use a salicylic acid cleanser when it comes to that time of the month and my skin is getting more oily than normal. So I use my favorite from Sana, and this is the soy cleanser. It comes in a huge bottle. It's 150 grams, and this one was £11.45. And this Like a little bit really does go a long way, and I have used this one bottle for I think roughly about 4 to 6 months because you only need a tiny amount. And the best way to save money on using these products is that you can use a tiny pea drop amount, and then I use a foaming net, which I have shown in my previous video, which I will link here. It was my skincare video, and what it does is that it foams up into a huge luxurious lather, and you really do get a lot of foam for your money. So this one is a good one. So then the next part is usually a toner. Now there's always a huge debate on whether a toner is essential or not, and I think for nowadays it's not essential for the purpose that it used to be. So in the past, cleansers used to be very stripping and very strong, and it would completely off balance the pH of your skin. So it would be a little bit too alkaline because of all these soaps that's in there. Toners back then would actually balance the pH back to its acidic self, and then you can apply your serums and creams. But nowadays with the cleansers that we have, they're all pH adjusted, they're very stable, they don't harshly irritate the skin. So I don't see the purpose of toners at this point. Now, toners these days, they have evolved to become more of a hydrating step and also more of a skin prep for good nutrition, such as galactomyces, or in SK2's word would be patera. You get fermented ingredients, you have hyaluronic acid. They're really good at prepping your skin for hydration. But is it necessary? I would say not really. It's more of a luxurious thing to have, so I would just skip out toner if you're on a budget. I would go straight into the serums, and you want to find one serum or maximum 2 serums that you want to use, but I would say you only really need 1 serum. This is where it can get a little bit pricey because serums are the most concentrated form of active ingredients. Let's say you want to have a stronger barrier for the skin. So I would recommend something simple like a peptide serum. So I'd either recommend the buffet serum or the buffet with copper peptides in there. And these are very affordable. So this one is £12.70, so it's not too expensive. This one is £28.90. So with the copper peptides, it's a lot more expensive, but it's up to you whether you want to have that extra bouginess to your serums. But I think this buffet serum is really good. Let's say you wanted to target your hyperpigmentation. I'd recommend something simple like vitamin C serum. So this one is actually a bougie one from Niod. It's called the ethylated L-ascorbic acid, 30%. And this is 30 mils. So Niod is the sister brand of The Ordinary, but it's the premium brand of it. This was actually £35. And if you want a more affordable version of this, you can get one by The Ordinary. Instead of the 30% you get here, you can get a 15% version for £18. So I would say pick a serum, one serum that you really, really love, and you use that day and night. And the good thing about using it day and night would be that you would get the maximum benefits of that serum. So as an antioxidant, you'll be protected by the day, and at night, will be really good for healing the skin, repairing the skin, and especially reducing that hyperpigmentation. So that's the good thing about vitamin C. Invest in your serums. Don't use too much. You only need tiny drops at a time, and pick one that you really see the results from. And that is the most expensive part. So following your serum, you want to finish off with a cream. A cream is supposed to protect your skin barrier. It doesn't need all of those fancy ingredients in there that can work wonders on your skin, like the miracle broth that's present in the La Mer cream. I'm sorry that I'm bashing on La Mer, but it's just an easy example. So you just want something that really does protect and hydrate the skin. And the one that I use is one by Sana. This one I swear by. And it's super affordable. This one was £10.88 on YesStyle. And this one is 50 mils. It's a white clear cream. So it does a really good job of sealing everything in. Keeps your skin hydrated. It's got squalane in there. It's got soybean extract, which really does help soothe the skin. So I know there's like, you don't need all of these fancy ingredients, but it's nice that they've added it there. So yeah, you just need a basic cream that does the job. Now that you've got your whole skincare routine there, you want to be able to protect your face from the sun. And that is the most important part, because everything that you've invested up until now, if you're not using a sunscreen, you are throwing your money down the drain. I would say invest in your sunscreen as well as your serums. I'd say invest in it more than your serums if you have to, but you don't have to spend a bucket load on just a sunscreen, because you're going to reapply this all over your face, a thick layer every day, and you are going to reapply this sunscreen if you are outdoors a lot or working by a window. One that I really like is the Dear Klairs Midday Blue UV Shield. Another one that is good I've used is the Can Make Mermaid Skin UV Gel. Look how ugly this looks now because I've just squeezed the last little bit of it. And the good thing about these is that you want a high SPF, such as SPF 30 at least, to protect your skin from not only cancer, not only your skin health, but your money that you've spent on your serums and everything else. This one was £16 and I bought this one from Wish Trend on sale in Black Friday. So look out for sales, bulk buy sunscreens where you can. And I like this one because although it's a higher-ish price, so it's 80 milliliters, which is much bigger than your standard 50 mils or maybe 30 mils. So this one is really good value for money. Now this part, I would say, some people might think it's optional, but I would say it's quite necessary. That's down to you and your skin type. But I would say that once in a while, you might want to exfoliate. This one is the Pyongyang Yeol peeling gel. This was actually gifted to me by Yesstyle to review, and so I'll just place ad here. But all of my opinions are my own. This is a very good, gentle exfoliant. It uses enzymes in there, and what it does is that it uses the cellulose to bind all of your dead skin cells together, and it bundles up into a ball. And that's how you see the little bits of your dead skin cells, but actually it's cellulose coming off your skin. And it's just the most gentle way of exfoliating your skin, especially for sensitive skin types. So I personally really love this one because it doesn't feel too abrasive. And this one was only £8.90. When it comes to something a little bit stronger, I wouldn't recommend this for sensitive skin types, but this one was super affordable. This is the Ordinary AHA BHA peeling solution, and it's this vampire looking blood that just looks so fun to use. I'm not a huge fan of using this just because of the feeling that it gives. It's supposed to tingle a little bit, and I find it's a little bit itchy. It's supposed to feel like that for the first 30 seconds or so, and then it just dies down. So once you get past that stage, you're fine. And you only leave this on for 10 minutes and then you can wash it off. So this one was £6.30, super affordable. You don't need to pay premium for a lot of these expensive exfoliants. This one works wonders, but only use this if it doesn't sting you too much. That's a whole skincare routine that I've put up there. So if I was to choose my skincare routine using these products that I've suggested, so I'd use the oil cleanser, then the foaming wash. Let's pick a serum that I want to use. Let's use the Buffet serum, followed by the cream, and then the UV gel. And because I prefer a much more gentler exfoliant, I'm going to use this. So the total of all of these products comes down to £76.60. So that is very affordable for the whole routine. And bearing in mind, I reckon these products will last you a good at least 4 to 6 months, especially if you use them in the correct amounts and not just slather everything onto your face. One thing about skincare is that you want to be able to use your products from the top to the very end so that you really do maximize your usage of products. So you want to finish your products before you buy your new ones. And this way, it's good for the environment because you're using up all your products and it's not wasting and being thrown into landfill. Then you can recycle your products. Another good recycling scheme that's around in the UK is that Boots has a really good point system for recycling. So you can take your recycled products, scan them in, and then recycle them at Boots, and you can collect lots of Boots points to then fund for more good skincare. So I think that's everything on my mind about budgeting with skincare. It's less than £100, which, bearing in mind, one serum from Lancome would be around £100, whereas you can get a whole skincare routine under £100. I really do hope this helps and help with your skincare journey, and it doesn't have to cost the whole world. I wish you all beautiful skin. So if you like these type of videos, then please do like and subscribe. And if you just want to chat to me, anything beauty, fashion, lifestyle, then please do message me on Instagram at @howchic, and I give you all of my hugs and my love. Bye!